Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well. I just wanted to film this very short video to walk you through Book Creator. I'm using my iPad and the application right now actually, but I have used the desktop version, which you can access through the web address that I put on my blog post. So I wanted to just show you how easy it is to use. When you log in, whether it's through the desktop or through a mobile application, you just have to hit the Get Started short tutorial, and this will basically walk you through all of the different tools that it has available, adding images, doing Google searches within the platform to add images to your book. You can add text and change the font size, font color, and font type. And so it just kind of goes through all the different tools, and then it goes straight into creating your book. So I'm going to my books again on the top corner, and just to show you how it looks when you first get started, if you hit New Books, this button on the top right hand corner, you can choose whether you want a portrait, square, or landscape book. And then on the bottom, this was the part that I was talking about in my blog post, you can create comic books. One thing though that I did notice while filming this video before is that when I clicked on it, I realized that through the application you actually have to upgrade and pay to use these panels for the comic books. But if you use the desktop version through the website that I provided, you'll be able to use them free of charge. So that's something to keep in mind if your client decides to do a comic book instead. So I will show you my 2020 zine, which I just learned how to pronounce it. I was saying it wrong. Apparently it's not Zine, it's Zine. So this is my 2020 zine. I'm going to click on it. I just want to let you guys know that I use PicCollage, as I mentioned in the blog post as well. PicCollage is a mobile application, and I have short tutorial videos that I had uploaded to one of my previous blog posts on COVID-19 therapy resources, which I also linked in this blog post about the zines. So this is mine. I use PicCollage because I like that I can actually cut shapes out of the images that I add to my collage. Here in Book Creator you can't do that. You can Google through the platform, and you can upload images, but you can't really manipulate them as you can in the other application. So you can check that out if you want to try it. But this is my 2020 zine, and so I use some of the tools as well here. You can upload photos from your desktop or tablet or phone, whichever one you decide to use. You can take pictures and upload them. There's a pen tool. If you hit the little black circle, it will allow you to choose from different options of colors. You can use glitter, rainbow, you can erase. And then there's also an emoji option, which basically gives you access to all the emojis that you would typically have on a phone. The other thing is adding text. So as you can see, I added text using Book Creator to put the My 2020 zine. And you can also add sound, which is basically you recording your voice reading the pages from your book, which you can play back at the end when you look at the book. If you see this little button on the bottom, the media, if you click that, that will allow you to do the Google search within the platform so that you can add pictures. And then the I is all the pages, the options. So you have comics, graphics, you have borders, paper types, patterns, textures, which I use cardboard for mine. So for my zine, let's see, I will play it back for you to see. If you go to the play button, all you have to do is just drag the page over and it'll flip it to the next page. And then I added pages with notebook paper to continue going with it. See, and I'll scroll back. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. And it doesn't have to be a zine. If the client doesn't want to do a zine, they could do a visual journal or art journal. They can do a zine on self-care, or they can just use this to express their thoughts and feelings and type within it, and just keep a digital diary. It's really up to them. But I like the art part, of course, and that's the reason why I'm sharing it, because it is very hard to find resources that you can use for telehealth. And I thought that this was an awesome resource, and it's free. So I highly recommend it. Try it. Let me know how it goes for you. The other book editor that I shared also is equally as awesome, but it's for elementary age children, so it's not as advanced as this one, and you can't do a Google search within it either, which I think is great for that age group, because it makes it safer, I think. But for both platforms, you can create private accounts, and you have the freedom of choosing whether you want to share your book or not, by allowing others to view it through the link that you share. So I hope that you guys like it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next month with a new blog post.